Chief, relax. We were only 30 minutes late.
Don't get so worked up over it.
I'm not angry, but I am grieving over my bad luck. I got stuck with the dirty pair, that damn central computer.
The 3WA must not have too many travel consultants as good as us.
They have thousands, tons of them, and all are better than you are. Here.
Planet Dolz, a republic located in the Leo sector.
Remote.
Happened standard time 6 days ago. Dubal Cosmo Lines Flight 005, which carries the national flag, exploded mid-flight. DCL-005 is a scheduled universal flight which departs from Dubal and connects Planet Dolz with Planet Dubal.
A universal flight exploded?
Right after it warped out into Dubal space territory.
What about the passengers? Any survivors?
No, nobody's been rescued. But even though Dubal Cosmo Lines has already requested payment for its insurance money, there hasn't been a single request from the families of any of the passengers.
What's going on?
The insurance company was surprised as well. They investigated and filed an action with 3WA.
How many passengers were there on Flight 005?
It was full. 300 passengers.
300? But their families don't want any money? They must be very modest.
Oh, go wash your hair.
There have been no requests for compensation to the airline either.
Maybe the deceased have no families. But that sounds like Yuri's idea.
3WA received this case directly from the insurance company.
So the United Galaxy's central computer judged there is something behind this accident. So find the cause of the explosion and explain the mystery of 300 passengers with no families.
That is right. That is the first job.
The first job?
There's more to do?
That's why I'm grieving over my really bad luck. About the time of the Flight 005 accident, another case was filed. Dornenstern, a Dolz scientist, and his family have disappeared. The case is a request to search for them.
Who filed the case request?
It was Dornenstern's father-in-law. His name is Dick.
Isn't this really a job for someone, say, the police?
I think so too. But that damn central computer recognized the case Dick filed and nominated you to be in charge of it.
Do we need to do 2 jobs at once?
I'll be expecting a big bonus.
I am just about to explode! No matter 2 jobs or 3 jobs, go and do your work! And take care of this peacefully! Now!
Don't lose it, Chief.
Don't give the old man a tough time. It says here Dornenstern lived in the planetary nation of Zol.
Isn't Zol under the rule of Dolz?
No, it's an independent world, but Dolz does give it lots of financial aid, a fact that's often misinterpreted. Zol invited Dornenstern to move there from Dolz. That's because he's an expert in ignol fluid.
Ignol fluid?
It seems to be a mineral that is used for insulation.
This seems to have nothing to do with the Flight 005 incident. Why would the 3WA central computer think these 2 cases were related?
I don't know. Maybe it's because both cases involve Dolz and Zol. Look, according to the data, Dolz and Zol are getting all mixed up.
And that means?
What if some terrorists caused the explosion?
Terrorism, space pirates, a defect of the warp system. You could come up with lots of wild causes.
You want to start something?
Well, isn't Dubal's Space Force investigating the DCL Flight 005 disaster?
Yes.
That area seems interesting.
Right.
Sorry, ladies, but this investigative area is temporarily closed to space traffic. So please leave this area immediately.
I know it's restricted, but we've got a job to do here as well. We want to see your commanding officer.
No matter what the reason, I told you that entry is denied, ma'am. Please leave this area immediately.
We are the Trocon from the 3WA. Codename Lovely Angel. Please look it up.
Lovely Angel? What? The dirty pair?
The dirty pair. Why, you're unexpectedly attractive ladies.
Lovely Angels.
Attractive ladies.
Moron.
I didn't think the 3WA would get involved in this case. Huh?
What caused the explosion?
That's not clear. We're trying to retrieve the warp recorder. If we can find that recorder, then we'll know whether or not there was a failure in the ship's warp drive system.
And the passengers?
Blown into space. Specialists are trying to identify the victims via their DNA from the pieces of flesh embedded in fragments of wreckage.
Those passengers had to have been on board. There could not have been a mistake in the data like that.
Then why have there been no claims for compensation filed yet?
Why do you think we're investigating? Now! Let's get the hell out of here!
That's absolutely true. The lost flight 005 was completely full.
How many crew were on board?
10 and 300 passengers.
May I see the passenger list?
There is
There is
none.
none.
Usually, soon as passengers check in at a counter at each spaceport, an operator inputs the information. This is immediately sent to the computer at headquarters. But in Flight 005's case, the lists were never sent from Dolz or Zol, and now we can't find them. I don't know how it happened, but I can assure you that we're investigating.
That's very strange.
Could be a mechanical mistake or a deliberate error.
How do you know it was full without the list?
Right before the accident, we contacted our branches at Dolz and Zol, and they confirmed the number of passengers, 298 boarded at Dolz and 2 at Zol.
2? The passengers at Zol.
Are very few.
Control Center, we request permission to land at Pilato Spaceport.
This is Control Center. Please identify nationality of ship.
Nice looking boy. Case type.
Yummy. Right. Listen up, honey. The nationality is Riona's. The owner is 3WA. The codename is Lovely Angel.
Yeah, dirty pair.
What did you say?
Nothing. It was nothing. You're cleared to land.
Aw.
Ah, damn.
Go ahead.
Please, allow me to be your guide, Miss Kei and Miss Yuri. I'm Danny, first investigator of the Aviation Investigation Bureau here on Zol. DCL has asked us to assist you with your investigation.
Hey, another handsome one.
I could just eat him right up. It's truly a pleasure to meet you.
So surprised that you recognized us.
Well, that was...
Could you take me to the DCL check-in counter? I would like to move on with our investigation.
Oh, it'll be a pleasure.
Welcome to Dubal Cosmo Lines registration check-in. May I have your ticket, please? Allow me to begin your check-in process.
No thanks. I want the booking status of Dubal's afternoon flights.
Just a moment, please. We still have some seats left. Would you like to begin your check-in?
Not right now. Thank you.
We'll be looking forward to your return. Thank you for choosing Dubal.
That software is perfect.
I wonder if it's possible to hack into the system.
Probably possible. Oh, the names on Flight 005's passenger list have been deleted from the computer's memory.
Deleted?
As I figured.
How do you know the list has been deleted?
Don't underestimate aviation investigations. We've traced the bank transactions and learned the tickets were bought by Ned Ryan and Bonallo Kober. We also know the names
Ned Ryan and Bonallo Kober
are false.
False?
The address as well. It's a closed research laboratory.
A lab that's closed?
Government property.
What type of research was done there?
Ignol fluid. They studied the insulation material, closed a month ago for lack of profits. It caused a great deal of commotion at the time. Everybody thought it was a big waste.
I want to go there.
To the lab?
No! Moogie, you'll stay at home! Okay, you can stay here by yourself.
Don't leave me alone!
I'm surprised. I didn't expect to hear Ignol fluid.
I wonder if this lab has something to do with Dornenstern.
I have no idea, but this isn't the only lab to research Ignol fluid, you know.
Those two false names. They can't be just a coincidence, right?
It's dangerous. Get out of there now. A bomb's been activated.
Who is this? Huh?
Kei!
Let's get out of here! Ah! Yuri! Yuri? Where are you? Yuri! I won't forgive them. Never! Somehow, I'll get even for Yuri.
Stop it, Kei! I know how you must feel, but this can't be good for you.
I don't want to lecture right now. I want you to drink to Yuri. Damn, to my partner.
Kei!
We always argued, but she was my only partner. And my best friend. You there! Give me another.
Here you go.
Huh? What are you doing?
You've had enough.
That's none of your business. Hey! Danny.
Why didn't you get that guy earlier? What was this little play for?
It's too late. It's too late, Yuri. Instead of me, Danny is...
WWWA wishes to borrow this evidence for now. Is that okay?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
Kei.
Yuri, that evidence.
Here it is.
Give it. I'll handle this on my own. Robin Coker's Mini MPK. Not for sale to the public. Official weapon of the secret police. You guys tried to shoot us, isn't that right? Who ordered a hit on 3WA agents? Zol's government or its secret police force?
Neither. It was a stolen gun, and that guy was a fake cop, as anyone could plainly see.
I would advise you to come clean and tell the truth. If you don't, the United Galaxy will certainly turn against Zol.
Don't threaten me. You don't really think Zol's secret police would want any trouble with the 3WA or the United Galaxy, do you? It's true that to further their research, Zol's government invited Dornenstern to defect from Dolz, but...
Dornenstern was working at the lab, isn't that right?
But Dornenstern suddenly vanished mysteriously, and the lab had to be closed down.
Just why would that cause them to shut down the lab?
I can't tell you that, but I swear it has nothing to do with this case or those assassins.
You don't need to tell us. We'll just conduct a full search ourselves.
But, wait! I don't want to search!
If you don't want it, then start talking!
Dolz did it.
Dolz?
I don't know the details, but our government was trying to beat Dolz to it.
In the study of ignol fluid?
Yes.
Why do Zol and Dolz care about some type of insulation material?
Look, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, our government wanted to beat Dolz to the answer. If Dolz had found out, there'd have been major trouble. You know that Zol's economy is financed by lots of aid from Dolz. If they were to cut it off, then our planet would be ruined.
When Dornenstern vanished, they were worried that their secret research operation would be exposed, so they shut down the Ignal lab fast.
That's right.
Dornenstern used a fake ID to gain passage on Flight 005.
You know about that?
Of course. Dornenstern was seeking political asylum on Dubal, so he got on board DCL Flight 005 with his family.
And when Zol's secret police found out, they blew up DCL 005 to prevent him from seeking asylum.
No!
Huh?
We didn't do it. If we'd known he was leaving, we'd have stopped him from boarding the flight. We never would have been foolish enough to let him leave.
In that case, who was it that tried to shoot me? And why did a bystander like Danny have to lose his head?
I don't know. I told you this much. Why would I bother to hide anything else? Zol's national secret police have had nothing to do with any of this. You've got to believe me. That's the truth, I tell you. The absolute truth.
For you, miss.
From who?
There was no message.
What's wrong, Yuri?
That's an old trick. Now you do it.
Huh? Now I do it?
Well, I'm really scared.
And you think I'm not scared as well?
Please do it.
Damn you. Okay. See? It's fine.
It does seem safe. You go for it, Kei.
It's Dick.
Huh?
It appears this letter is from Dick.
The same one that alerted the 3WA about Dornenstern's disappearance?
Safe bet.
What is that?
It says in the letter it's Ignal fluid.
Ignal fluid?
Yuri,
What is it?
Ignal fluid isn't just an insulation material.
What?
Ignal crystal is an inactive, non-conductive insulator, but it can cut off the magnetic field completely at the same time. It's like a superconductive material. Its melting point is extremely high, at over 721 million degrees. With Ignal used for its blanket material, a high-energy reactor can produce the same power with 1/10 of the volume. Got that?
Sure don't.
If you were to use this material, then a much smaller reactor could produce the same level of power output as a normal-sized reactor.
Sounds pretty good.
Sure it does. A major breakthrough. That must be why Zol was so desperate to stop him from seeking asylum. Ha!
What's wrong?
Let's play with these guys.
What?
If you mix these impurities with Ignal fluid, which is normally believed to be unprocessable, and then treat it with a special magnetic field, the fluid itself will be changed and much easier to produce. This is all spelled out in Dornenstern's notes on his research into this process.
That's great! Better let headquarters know about this right away. Hope this works.
It will. They can't be quiet now that they know we've learned the secret process for Ignal fluid.
You think the Dick who sent that letter is the same Dick who contacted 3WA?
And this Dick is trying to contact us, but he can't for some reason. So he's trying to do something indirect. A good guess, huh?
I just hope we get a chance to meet him soon anyway.
be?
Here they come, Moogie!
Moogie, your turn.
Could you tell us your story before you leave?
Stop it!
Don't be a scaredy cat. Now tell us, who are you?
And don't try to tell us you're Zol's secret police. Even ones as stupid as they are wouldn't leave evidence that could be traced back to them twice.
I won't kill you if you tell us the truth. Go ahead.
Ready? Go!
Dolz! I'm with Dolz Intelligence!
As I thought.
The 3WA will protect you if you tell us the whole truth. So if you want to live, just start talking. Okay?
Let's try to sort this case out. We know that a few years back, Zol invited Dornenstern, Dol's best scientist of Ignal fluid, to work with them. The official purpose of this trip was a study of the insulation material. But the real reason, which Dolz learned, was to develop a revolutionary new energy reactor based on his research.
Of course, Dolz sent a spy to watch him.
Someone probably working with a false name. This spy then secretly contacted Dornenstern's family, which had remained on Dolz, and booked tickets for all of them with false names. His family was on board DCL Flight 005.
I'd guess they were all reunited in the aircraft.
But 005 exploded and became just more dust of the universe, which must be related to the Dolz intelligence agency.
For Dolz, it's most convenient to make it appear the explosion killed Dornenstern. But they took him back to their own country.
If they did that, then Zol would have to give up developing the energy reactor with Ignal fluid. Therefore, Dornenstern was on the doomed Flight 005, but he's still alive somehow.
Did you get it?
I got it.
Dubal has issued their accident report to the 3WA. Their space forces have retrieved the warp recorder.
They analyze it?
They did. The flight warped out on its way to Dubal's zone of space, which can usually be reached with one warp. However, it flew in ordinary space for only 15 minutes and then returned to warp.
Got it! 15 minutes is all the time they would need to transfer Dornenstern to another ship.
That's right! And after he was moved, 005 was destroyed.
That didn't happen. I have another report. Fragmentary remains of a possible passenger have been recovered. As the result of a request to the Social Health Bureau of every planet for an emergency verification, a match has been found with some DNA recorded at the Social Health Bureau of Dolz. The remains belong to Dornenstern.
Dornenstern? Anything else?
That is all.
Dornenstern really is dead.
So it was an accident.
It can't be! If it was an accident, we wouldn't be targets now. Danny would still be alive, and those families of the 300 passengers would have demanded money.
Well, guess it's back to square one again.
A message, Yuri. Welcome to Dolz. Can't wait to meet the two of you. Aldenstadt East, 1536, Dick.
From Dick? He must really like messages. So do we accept his invitation?
It's only good manners to accept, right?
Dick?
I'm glad you came. What about your friend?
She has another appointment. You're not Dick! Dolz Intelligence.
I want to make a deal with you.
A deal?
Exactly. And as you have guessed, we are with the Dolz Intelligence Service.
The ones who tried to kill us and killed Danny?
No, we're not. They are part of Dolz Intelligence, but a different group than us.
You mean...
I'll tell you the disgrace of our country. Right now, the Dolz Intelligence Agency is under the control of a powerful crime organization. They're the ones who tried to kill you. But if you report that to the 3WA, it will create a very big problem. If the Galactic Federation intervenes with the government of Dolz, it may shake the position of our country in the universe.
If what you are saying is true, then it means that part of the Dolz Intelligence Agency is violating the law. If that is the case, it shouldn't be a problem to simply report the truth to the authorities.
We clean up our own messes.
So you want me to submit a false report, right?
In return, we'll turn over to you an important person for the 3WA to deal with.
An important person?
Rushifa's leader.
Rushifa?
Main conspirator in this case. Dornenstern's work attracted Rushifa's notice. Some of the leaders of the organization infiltrated the Dolz Intelligence Agency. Soon they achieved important positions in the agency, and with their connections and their money... Listen, it's Rushifa, the biggest crime outfit around. I'm telling you we're willing to hand one of them to the 3WA. I think this sounds like a good deal.
Except in this case, 300 people have been murdered. I can't accept such a deal.
300 people? You're mistaken.
Mistaken?
There were no passengers on DCL Flight 005. A Dolz Intelligence agent controlled by Rushifa bribed the DCL operator. That operator made it look like the flight was fully booked, and then he erased the passenger list.
You're forgetting about Dornenstern and his family. We know they were on that flight.
I'll tell you everything if you accept the deal.
If I refuse?
I'll kill you.
You won't get away with it.
You're right, but as my country's honor is on the line, well then, I have no other option left open to me.
I said we wouldn't get away with it.
Yuri!
You're awful, but I'm still here. Oh!
Well, I'm just a slave to good timing.
Do it.
Kill them! Don't let them escape!
Kei, please take this off!
No time for that!
Any survivors?
Yes, sir. We found 12 and we're rescuing them now.
Hurry!
Rescue Team 3 just passed the 25th floor. Continue to confirm the survivors. Yes, sir. Commander, we have injuries on Rescue Team 2. We'll evacuate.
Hurry!
You're safe. They've had my place under surveillance for a long time.
The message at the spaceport?
Not me.
So, are you the real Dick this time?
Not young, but tasteful, don't you think? I wanted to meet you earlier, but didn't have the chance.
How did you sneak in with the firemen?
I'm ex-intelligence. I have a lot of contacts.
We heard that you were well trained.
And the letter and the ignol fluid?
I have them.
A large amount of ignol has been sent to the Dolz military satellite in orbit.
A satellite?
There.
Hey, those are girls, man.
Hey, what's wrong?
Hurry up, they'll be awake soon.
I thought I saw a couple of girls.
No, I didn't see any girls. Come on, we'll be late.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Stop.
Dornenstern.
So he's still alive.
I had a hunch he might be.
That means his wife and child
may still be safe.
Lilia, Lori.
Block number 4B.
Can you find where the arms warehouse is?
Wait.
We've got it.
Powered arms.
You're good.
For an old guy.
We're here to rescue you, Professor Dornenstern. We're Trocon from the 3WA. Come on, let's go now.
And what about my wife and little girl?
Dick will rescue both Lilia and Lori.
Dick's here?
Tell me just how was your DNA retrieved from the wreckage of DCL-005?
Those were my own cells, which they cloned.
That sounds like Rushiva.
You know a lot.
Let's go.
Wait.
Micropitch sector of GB63 is out of order. I'll go and get a spare. Could you go with me?
Don't do anything unnecessary.
Lilia!
Father! Grandpa!
Lori.
Hurry! They're coming!
Colonel Garosia, there are intruders!
What's that? What happened to my security control? Why no alarm?
I don't know.
You fool! To all units, we have armed intruders in the station. Prepare all units for battle.
I'll repeat, we have armed intruders in the station.
Now, Moogie, begin the attack. Your target is the source of the signal. Listen, aim at the signal and don't miss it.
What are you doing? I had a visual lock on the target.
Colonel, the auto defense systems are down.
What?
Move over. Hold on tight.
What happened?
Main power is down. They've taken out the reactor.
use the emergency line. Connect my comm with the lab. We will engage the Ignol fluid reactor now.
You can't use it. We haven't even done a test run yet.
Then this is the test run. You will connect that thing to the energy distribution system immediately.
There's danger.
That's an order. Do it!
They switched the reactors, just as I thought they would.
Huh?
I did a number on the Ignol fluid reactor as we were leaving the lab. Without this, once they start the reactor, it will run wild in about 20 minutes, and they won't be able to stop it.
Run wild?
Run wild and explode!
Huh? Hold on! I told you not to do anything unnecessary.
It's working. I'll make chairman of Rushifa's Supreme Council for sure with this device.
Oh no. It's out of control. It'll explode.
Evacuate! Withdraw! The power reactor is about to explode!
Get out! The experimental reactor is wild! What?
Come on, let's get out of here! Come on! Get out! Come on, let's go! Return to your stations! Anyone who leaves will be shot!
Colonel, the reactor is running out of control. We must evacuate before it blows.
Shut up! You are not leaving! There! Shit!
Damn you!
Hurry!
Run now!
I can't move.
What are you saying? Damn!
Yuri, Kei, take care of them.
Won't let you go. To hell with you, dirty bear.